There we go. Hey, Blue Moon. How's it going tonight? I see we got 2 people in, so I'm going to start painting. Because I'm probably only going to stay on for 30 minutes to 45 minutes tonight, because I'm getting up early in the morning to go spend the day with my mom and dad tomorrow. And I'm going to go to my dad's therapy. He's going to a new therapy now, a new therapist for his amputation. And I want to go see and support him. And I believe it starts at 10:15 in the morning. And then he's got to go to this other place. He's getting a new prosthetic. And I think he has to be fitted for it at like 1 o'clock tomorrow. So I'm hanging out with my parents tomorrow. Driving over the bridge and going to go hop around with them, and then we're going to go eat lunch. And anyway, y'all know me, I'm a night owl, and I don't do mornings well, so I've got to get to bed early tonight. But I thought I'd come on and do some chatting and just kind of let it free flow. And I was going to paint an angel. I'm going to face paint an angel on my face while we're talking, because kind of angels kept coming up today, and I thought, that's what I'm going to go on and do. Give us something to do while we're chatting. And I wish I could see chat on my screen, my laptop, but I have to go to my phone. Thank you, Blue Moon. I haven't seen him in the new therapy. He's been about a week or 2 weeks now. And Mom was telling me today that every time she goes, he's getting a little stronger. So that's wonderful news. I know, I really am. We are blessed to still have him. We almost lost him from all of this, but he made it through, girl. So we want to spend as much time with him we can, because we almost lost him. But anyway, I went on and I called Marf Call today. I don't know if you got to watch the live. He's on, his schedule's early now, which I'm kind of glad, because I love it. I'm a night owl, but I do tend to stay up till 3 in the morning and then regret it the next day. But he was on today at, I think it was 2 o'clock Central Time, which is my time, Texas time. Okay, good. You got to see it. Good deal. So since, the whole cloud pics and stuff and the angels and everything, I thought I'd paint angels tonight while I was chatting with y'all. And I got to get water. Oh, I did get water. I need baby wipes. Let me go grab my baby wipes. I'll be right back, okay? Anyway, I thought I'd come on to, if anyone had any questions about that call-in today, because I tried to talk as fast as I could. I know I was just rambling on, but I wanted to get it all in, and we only get the 5 minutes, which I'm grateful for, even a minute, okay? And I feel bad that I went over, but I was really trying hard not to. And it's hard to give testimonies sometimes, especially if not everybody's on board. Either they're not a believer, or they're just trolls, because I saw some ugly things said in the chat, but I also saw some beautiful things said in the chat. So I feel like we struggle sometimes giving our testimonies because of how people are going to react. But I don't do it for me to be noticed or for attention. It's for the glory of God and to shine light on Him. And if it touched one person out of those 2,000 people that were watching today, I did what I was supposed to, I felt God was asking me to do. And you never know. I mean, these videos are uploaded, so somebody could watch it 3 years down the road, and it brings them to Christ. Wait, you were a call? Yes, you didn't. You'll have to go back and replay. It was today, and I was the second call. I was after Mountain Man. Banana. I was Banana, and I emailed all my cloud pictures. I wish I had all my little hotkeys working so that I could bring my cloud pictures up. Dex was so nice. I talked to him. He's so nice. It was my second call in to the show. I called in about 3 months ago about another topic. And this time, I talked to Dex the first time also. But anyway, they're just super nice. I just really love that channel. And hey, Renee, how's it going, girl? I've been rambling on, so you'll have to go watch the beginning after I upload this. I was telling Blue Moon, Renee, that I'm only going to probably stay on. I'm going to paint an angel on my face because that seems to be the topic today in all of our channels, it seems like. You know, because of my cloud pictures, and then Spiritually Awakened that called in. I think we talked about angels on your 8 o'clock study. So I thought I'll paint an angel while we're chatting and answer any questions if anybody has any questions about my testimony today. But I'm going to probably just stay on for about 30 minutes or an hour at the most because I got to get up early. I'm going to hang out with my mom and dad tomorrow. So I'm going to start painting. And I have to look at my phone to see y'all's comments because I'm in OBS and I don't see them in here. I'm going to have to get my son to tweak on it some more because I can't see y'all on my like looking straight like this. I have to look down to see y'all's comments. Anyway, this face paint is professional paint. This is called little arty cakes. It's like the old-fashioned way. It's hole painting, which is also known as one stroke, because when you load your brush, you're loading multiple colors, and you get an illusion in one stroke. That wasn't a very good example. Hold on. I'm probably gonna have to get my squirt bottle. The paint is activated by water, and it's a sweet spot. You don't want too wet or not too dry. So watch when it's gonna make a rainbow, and I'm gonna do that on my face. You'll see it better in a second. So I'm gonna do a rainbow, and I'm gonna do an angel mask. And this gives me practice to come up with new designs when I have an event that I'm scheduled for. And I do start booking up in the fall, more in the fall for face painting. I've already done 2. This past Saturday, I had 2 events. Okay, so probably should have got a hair clip. And you know what? I should have got my mirror because I'm painting backwards. Y'all are gonna kill me. I'm gonna go get my mirror because this is gonna be hard. Let me see where y'all are. Okay, I'm gonna run and grab that mirror really fast if y'all don't mind. I'll be right back so we can get the show on the road, okay? Hang on. Oh, I got it right here. I got one right here. Yay. In my kit. I thought I was gonna have to go tiptoe in the bedroom and get it out of my bathroom. Who's here? Let's see. We can learn this, Renee, and paint. Yes, absolutely. You know how I learned it? YouTube. I've been face painting 15, 16, 17, 18, 5 years. And I learned from a few people that led me to YouTube also, into a whole face painting community on Instagram. Facebook. And we all have become friends. I got in a group. We challenge each other and learn from each other. And I flew to St. Louis to a face painting convention about 2 years ago and got to finally meet some of them. It was really fun. You can do it. It just takes practice. So, you always work the background first. So I'm creating the background, which is going to be a rainbow. And then I will start building my angel on top of this. Just always remember, don't ever use acrylic paints on anybody, really, because it's toxic. And I think some people just don't know that. So you really need to get these professional paints. because they're made for the skin. Just like on that Skin Wars, it's the same stuff they use, all the same stuff. Thank you, Blue Moon. It's fun. I love it. Them kids are just precious, and it's so rewarding after you paint their little face and you hand them the mirror, and they just go nuts. They just love it. So precious. So what I thought I would do for my head of the angel, I love roses, so I'm going to do a rose that'll mimic the head of the angel. So I'm loading my brush. Y'all can see this. Let me see if it's got white, green, a little bit of purple, and a dark blue. Multiple colors. Load the brush. And when you load the brush, like I want my white, this is an angle brush, and it is I might have wiped the number off of it, and I can't see because I don't have my glasses. Trying to see what size it is. Hold on. It's a big one. I can tell you that. .22, maybe. Angle brush, okay? So when you load the brush, I'm getting technical here. You see the top of the angle, the tip? I want the top of my rose to be white, okay? So that's kind of important. You've got to load the brush properly. So the white, see how I have the angle laying where it's going to load? It looks backwards, y'all, but it's loading the white on the tip. That's how I'm laying my brush on this cake palette. And I'm doing loading this side, flip it over, loading that side. So I got it on both sides, ready to roll. Okay, so here comes a rose on top of and this dries pretty quickly, so it did dry. So I'm going to start with the rose bud. There's part of it. And then I'm going to bring it forward. Down, up, flick. That's the rosebud. Now we're going to add some petals to that. After I itch my shoulder there. Hey Renee, I loved your little study, and I loved the testimony. That was really awesome. She was sweet. Okay, so I loaded the brush again because I like the colors to be really nice and strong. So I'm going to start on one side of the petal, go out and pull down. How pretty is that? What? And then I'm going to go to the other side of the petal. My brush is still at the same angle, keeping the white consistent on both sides. Pull out and down. So I'm building it, okay? And if y'all can see that space in there, I have to do it with my mirror. Let me get up here. Okay. Isn't that pretty, y'all? I'll go check chat in a second. So that space, you're going to see, I'm taking the other end where the dark blue is, and I'm only using that part, okay? And I am filling, just barely touching it. I filled that in. How easy, right? Practice. And you practice on, we buy at the dollar store, vegetable chopping plastic things. And we practice on those because you can just wipe it off with a baby wipe and start over. I'm still building the rose, and then we're going to start working on the rest of the angel, like my wings and stuff. I'm loading my brush again. Okay. There's that. I'm going to put some leaves on each little side there. Clean out my brush. I love this brush. I have 2 of them. I don't know why I'm wiping them off. Let me see what y'all are talking about. Well, heck, where did I go? That happened. Here we are. Well, heck, where did I go? My grandkids would love it, and Renee's saying, and my 13-year-old came and checked on me and saw. She loves it. Oh, good. I would love to paint her. I hope you will give yours Thursday. Oh, you want me to call in, Renee? I will. I ended up starting it on my channel, and I'm going to start doing a Testimony Tuesday, Testimony Thursday. There's another prayer or Bible group that I study with. It's called Yeshua Network. And, you know, I was going to suggest, I really love this group. I started to read the whole Bible with them this first of this year. I got behind, but he loads it on YouTube and Facebook. You can go and replay. But he has a really long testimony, a really 10 video. That's how I found him. He was a Wiccan and all that too, just like the caller today. And I watched all 10 videos. It took me a week maybe. Yeshua Network is the name, but so he does a Testimony Tuesday. That's where I was going with this. He does a Testimony Tuesday on the 22nd of every month. They do a candle lighting, and you're supposed to hashtag it, and you know everybody comes together through that. It's really cool. That is beautiful, so cool. You are so talented. Thank you, sister. That's God, sister. I give it all to him. No worries. It was an awesome testimony. What is your testimony? My testimony, Blue Moon? Well, I started it, remember, when I chatted with you and Einstein's mom about the 411 number in the angel number book and enduring virtue and all that. I'm going to load this real quick and keep my painting going so we can get it done with, this is another cake palette, party cake, and this is my favorite rose palette. I love roses, and I always have at least 3 of these at any gig because I do them on people's arms and stuff. And anyway, this is how we're going to do the leaves. So I'm going to load the brush for the leaves. But yeah, I'll try to call in Thursday, Renee. The 8 o'clock time slot. Okay, so let's do a leaf. This is so hard to do yourself sometimes. Here we go. That's a challenge at this angle I'm doing. There's some leaves. We'll just call that a leaf. See how I'm taking space? I'm just filling space in and making it tight. Looks like that leaf's about to drip down my eye. Okay, now we're going to work on the angel wings. Let's see, I'm going to take my hair and use this ponytail to pull this back. Okay, so the angel wings, I'm looking at my colors. I got a whole tons of them over here. What was I thinking earlier? Pink and white. These colors are crazy, huh? It's pink and white. clean my brush. Let's see. We're going to finish here on at Renee's. Wait, the neighbors getting together. Hey, Einstein's mama! Look who joined us. I came on Einstein to chat with y'all for until I get this painting done. Maybe an hour at the most if we go that long. I got an early morning tomorrow again. So, Renee, the caller you had, I have watched so many videos on New Agers and Wiccans and stuff that have come to Christ, and all their experiences are a lot of the same. And, you know, she was truly being attacked because she found the light. And whenever we dabble in anything like that, and that's what my testimony was about, the angel number book, you know, we seriously open up an invitation to invite demonic spirits into us. And so you can get away from that, of course, by repenting, like I think you talked about that. But you're going to have to put up a fight to get, because they're going to try to fight to keep you. You see what I'm saying? So I'm so glad she was able to break free from it. That was a really good testimony. Here's one part. I'm going to load that brush again because I want these colors popping. See how I'm laying those colors right on my face, and I'm not picking the brush up, and I'm dragging it across so that the colors stay in the place they need to stay, and they create the rainbow effect that you have there. The one stroke is what that's called again. This can also be considered a butterfly. I put angel on it tonight, the word angel on it. Let's go ahead and do this side too. Pretty. So I'm getting the foundation done, and then the last thing, well, I wouldn't say the last thing, because if I were going to really blow this out, I'd be putting glitter and everything. But I'm not doing that tonight, because it gets all over my house, and I got a mess, and I'm fixing to go to bed anyway. But when I get the foundation laid out, that's what I'm building right now, then you're going to do the detail work with your black outlines. You can dot, 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 dot like that, and give it like if we wanted to make this like a butterfly, I'll put let me get close up, y'all can see. Can y'all see? So like those leaves, I'm going to outline those in black and put the veins in them, and that'll separate them from the rose and make them see what they truly are. So, next Friday, my husband is getting a dumpster for me. My business, it's time for me to sell it. I'm for sure ready. And I've got things in motion with the company that's interested in buying. And I'm fixing to clean my entire barn out and find everything I can find to sell to this company. And I'm really going to be free after that. That's my last thing that I need to take care of to set me free and move on. Move on from the past. And at the same time, my candle business that I had for 20 years, since 1998, my loyal customers, which I had established probably 100,000 customers in the 20 years I was in business, miss my bestseller, Blueberry Cobbler. So after we finalize this sale, they are going to be thrilled to be able to get it again. And this company has a 40,000 square foot factory. I was a small mom and pop. I tried to be a big dog, but my building, $400,000 building, ate my lunch and didn't happen. So they're going to be able to mass produce, thank God. Let me read it what y'all are saying. Einstein's mama. Hello, hello. Girl, I'm running out of toilet paper. I got to figure that out. I told my husband, I'm running out of toilet paper. He said, I thought you were going to get that toilet paper. I said, oh, no. I met a friend in my truther group, and she is a, what did you call it? Extreme couponer. And she taught me that wasn't a deal. Oh, you got a notification that I went live? Wonderful. And it went up perfect. Like I didn't have to get Drake to come down and help me. Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday. I have never watched or heard of the group, but yes, it is at 8. Okay, good deal. Yeah, he's, I have held off for 10 years giving mine on my experience that I had. So, it's going to lead to more testimony. It's not going to just stay in that one area, but, what was I going to say? I don't want to go on at the same time as you, Renee. So what time does WV normally go on? Because I was thinking if I do testimony Thursday, I would go on either at 7 before you or 9 o'clock after you. And how are y'all doing these call-ins? Like if someone wanted to call in and share their testimony or it sparked them or something, are y'all getting a burner phone so that they don't have your personal number? Because that's kind of, I don't want people knowing that, I guess, if that makes sense. Soaps for Love. Is that Renee? Oh my God. Hey, Renee. Hello, my dear. I can't stay, but I wanted to pop in and say hi and love you lots. Thank you so much, Renee. And I need to catch up on some of your videos. I plan to do that soon because I know you have been busy making soaps. Her soaps are beautiful, y'all. Y'all go check Renee out. Her and I have been friends on YouTube for quite a while. I love you, girl. Thank you so much for being a sweetheart to me. She's wonderful, y'all. Please go check her out. Extreme Couponer. Oh, you didn't get a notification. Okay. Eastern 10 is what time WV goes on. So I'm thinking I'll go on at 9 would be good for me because my husband goes to bed at 8:30. And that's probably a good time for me to do it. A lot do them. Some add an app to their phone. Oh, a lot do. Okay. So I need to get an app or go buy me a burner phone. An app would be better, wouldn't it? I think you can make your own phone number up. And then you just turn it off, I guess, so that people aren't just calling you all the time. I'm fixing to paint my lips. I'm not done. Because this makes it pop. And normally I do glitter galore, even on the lips. So I'm just doing the bare minimal tonight. I'm going to detail it out, though, with the black. Lips are done. Might add some of this blue up here, just to, maybe here. It looks like the clouds around the rainbow. Pretty, huh? See, I'm just working with space that I have to work with, to fill in. Okay, and that tied my lips to the blue up above. All right, let me get this is a liner brush. I like this size in my black. And I usually squirt it with a water bottle because I'm dipping it in a cup of water right now. Because it kind of just gives the right amount of liquid that you need to activate the paint. So you can get it too watery or not watery enough. So again, I'm loading my brush. Just pressing it into the paint and going back and forth and loading that sucker up, turning it to a point. Okay, here we go. So let's get these leaves popping. That's funny, that's my eyebrow right below it. Just like a coloring book, you're going to go in and just kind of outline everything. There's a leaf. Renee, we are trying to get Einstein's mom to start a extreme couponer channel to teach us how to do it. Because I want to learn it so I can start adding stuff like that to my prep and have a dollar store in my house. Like my friend 15 minutes down the road in Mauriceville. Okay, so we'll get these wings kicking. Wing. And I love to do curly cues because it fancies it up a little bit. So I take it to the point down here. Curly cue. And then you can come off of it and do some more. And then right here, we could do some, I forgot what these are called. If Barbara was on here, Einstein and Blue Moon, she would remember. Oh, I forget what they're called, but it's like little drops. I'm going to show you. And everybody in the face painting world struggles with them because you got to drag your brush a certain way. I have that conference call number. It's free. Okay, I don't know what that is though. A lot to do. Oh, you told me that. She goes on at 11 or 10 Central. Okay, so I think 9 o'clock would be good for me, right? Working with your hands, Einstein, but you're reading, listening. That you sound like me last night when I was on WV's channel waiting on Marf to come on. I was washing dishes and I kept having to dry. I couldn't stand it. I kept having to dry my hands to comment in the chat. You just go right ahead, sister. Glad you're here. Einstein's mom, are you cooking dinner? Einstein's mom working on stuff gathered from the garden. Yeah, you grew all that corn, huh? What did you pick today? What all have you planted? That's wonderful. That would be cool. Much needed. Yes. Okay, so you're talking about testimony Thursday, do 9 o'clock. And I'd probably just do for an hour. When we were all hanging out, my first live back in 6 months the other night, we went 3 hours, girl. Check that out. See, you want to fill in space, okay? So that's what I did. Those are called. Oh, hang on, my cat's gonna knock a glass over. Oh, forgot what I was saying. Sorry. Okay, let me finish this side. Finish this side. Y'all, why is it like so easy, like right now, to sit and talk? That was my second time to call into Marf, but it's kind of like when you go on stage to sing. When you're actually there and you're waiting for your time to go out on that stage, freaking get the butterflies. I was praying, Lord, please let this call be good, and just put the words in me that you want to say. And oh my God, I was nervous because I wanted to get it all out. Okay, so I'm gonna put here. Okay, and then watch this. This is going to be really cool. I know it doesn't look like an angel. Sort of does, doesn't it? It needs a halo. Let's get a halo on the rose. And then I'm fixing to show y'all the other thing that I was just about to do. It's going to be neat. The song I sang at the end of the live is by Eva Cassidy. I love the lyrics, and I thought, how crazy. With WV, she used to be a trucker business, and then she's got truckers there, and the lyrics just hit right on that, and I sing that all the time. I went to what they call an Acts retreat. There's a walk to Emmaus too, where they lock you up for a weekend, and it's like it's a Bible retreat. And I went, I think 2 years ago, and there was like 72 of us women, and I got up there and I gave a testimony, and I sang that to them, the same exact short little line of it, and I was crying. So today I was like, Lord, I got to sing this to these people. They've got to hear this because the words are just beautiful, and I'll read the words to you, or I may sing it to y'all before I leave. Okay. Let me see. These are my notes, y'all, when I called in today. I mean, I was like, well, Dex had me on hold. He came and talked to me a couple of times. You just hang in there. I'm like, oh, I'm fine. I was like taking notes. Okay, where is it? And I wanted to mention everybody from the group. Here it is. Okay, I'll just sing it to y'all right now. How about that? Okay. People get ready, there's a train coming. You don't need no ticket, you just get on board. And all you need is faith to keep your diesels humming. You don't need no ticket, you just thank the Lord. Yeah. And that's just one verse in the song. But people get ready. There's a train coming. You don't need no ticket. You just get on board. All you need is faith to keep your diesels humming. You don't need no ticket. You just thank the Lord. And anyway, she was Eva Cassidy, and she died when she was 23 of skin cancer. Let's get to chats. The cashier said that there was a lady that came in there that would fill up her buggy and pay $5 a buggy full of stuff. Where? My cousin was at the CVS doing her coupons this past weekend, and she was talking to the cashier and said that there was a lady that came in there that would fill up her buggy and pay $5 for the buggy. Einstein, we got to learn how to do that. Yes, she said that's my cousin. What? What? Seriously, wait till Shanna reads that. Yeah, girl, Mike ain't got nothing on that. right? Well, I so need to know how to do that, Einstein's. Right? I know, Renee, please, Einstein, we need you. That's like your walk, sister. That's your gift. LOL, I couldn't believe they were talking about me. Oh my gosh. Whoa, wait. The cashier said that there was a lady that came in and you're the lady with the buggy and only paid $5. And you were listening to them, they didn't know it was you or something. That's what I'm thinking you're saying there. Oh, thank you, Renee. Thank you, sweetheart. That's my therapy. When I was candle making all those years, the singing was my therapy. And my testimony I gave today on Marf, when my grandpa Hebert died, and that brought out the whole angel wing thing. It brought out the singing too, because I was feeling led to sing Amazing Grace at his funeral. So I came home and I started practicing it, and I couldn't get through it. I kept crying because I was going to go to my family and tell them I want to sing it at his funeral, and it just didn't happen. But my dad, he was always my biggest fan, and he said, Shanna, you need to get in the Nederland Heritage Festival Country Show, which is our hometown where I grew up. And so I checked it out that year. I want to say it was 2005. And I talked to Boo Hollier, and he said, he was head of the country show, and he said, hey, Shanna, just sing me about 4 songs on a cassette and drop it off, and I'll listen to it. And I whipped out 4 songs. I had a karaoke machine and recorded it. Got on Tony and Drake's nerves because they were trying to do math homework at that time. Drake was little. And I went over that bridge, and I'm driving over the bridge, the Rainbow Bridge, that I keep telling y'all about. And the sun rays are, all a part of all this. And I was climbing up that big old bridge, and I was thinking to myself, I have lost my mind. I am not going to drop this cassette off. What was I thinking? And I get on the tip top of the bridge, and these sun rays were just saturating it. And I saw, you could see them, just like in the picture with Drake in the truck. And I just looked at him and I said, thank you, Grandpa. And I kept on going, and I went straight to Boo, and I dropped that tape, and I was in the country show for 8 years. And it was every January or February. Okay, let's see. That is a beautiful song. Y'all need to look it up and listen to the whole song. It's really pretty. Mike is gonna have to get better deals, is what he's gonna have to think about this. A piece of Amazing Grace. I will. Okay. Let me, my cousin, I'll pull up the words and sing a little bit of it. Hell, I'll pull up the karaoke version on YouTube. My cousin told me that they were talking about me, but no, it wasn't there. Yes, I was the... Oh my God. That is too much. I love it. Too funny. You are putting your mark out there, girl. Okay, let me see if I can find Amazing Grace karaoke version. I like country. I sing Patsy Cline and all that good stuff. I have a CD I give out for free because it's cover songs. I'm not going to do all of it. I'll just do like a verse or so. This will probably be me and the lyrics of C.
And your eyes have the power to speak.
I don't want to get striked. I don't think you can get striked with instrumental, right? Because that's what this will be. Here we go. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound. Ooh, it's fast. It saved a wretch like me. And I once was lost, but now am found. Was blind, but now I see. 'Twas grace that taught my heart to to feel and grace my fears relieved. How precious did that grace appear the hour I first believed. I don't want to wake up my husband. He's going to be going, shut up. That was pretty. I'll come on again whenever it's a weekend and he's on the back porch staying up late with me. Let me get back to my chat. He's on the back porch. Patsy Cline. Staying up late with me. I love Patsy Cline. He's on the back porch. Patsy Cline. Thank you, Einstein's mom. I love Patsy Cline. Oh, shoot. I gotta turn that off. Okay, let me finish. I think I was gonna put, do two more things for y'all on this. I'm gonna put the highlight on the tip of the rose. Now I'm going to be singing Amazing Grace till I go to bed. I sang it, like today when I sang on Marf, I was in my bathroom, just chilling and waiting on the phone, you know, taking my notes and stuff. And when I sang for my granddaddy's funeral, I told y'all about this in the last live I did. You know, the soldiers walked up to his casket and was saluting Amazing Grace. Well, I sang it. I have pictures of me doing this in the shower. I'm not taking a shower. I'm dressed because I have my karaoke machine in there because the acoustics are really great in there. So when I was on with Marf today, and I asked him, I said, well, can I sing to y'all real quick? He's like, I guess. I jumped in the shower. I said, hang on. That's what I had to do. I had to jump in the shower. Oh, Lord, girl. Crazy banana. But it sounds better in there. See, we highlighted that. That popped that rose. These are just a little bit of highlights that just really pops it out. Okay, and here's something really neat I'll show y'all to add some finishing touches to it. Got a stencil. These doves. I raised pigeons, homing pigeons, and I just love them. They have a special place in my heart. I'm going to have to use this. I hope it works. This is another trick to get the paint just right. Okay. Whoa. So you got to get the paint just right. And you don't want it too wet, or you don't want not enough on there. Look at that dove. Oh my goodness. We need some little ones too. I'll do a little one. I hope y'all can see this good. I don't know how close up, if I'm close up enough to the camera for y'all. So you just dab, 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 dab. I think I got it. That one came out really good. Let y'all look at it real good. I didn't outline the rainbow, but those little birds came out pretty good. And then, like right here in the pink, where it's kind of plain, we can do some stars. You can make money at this, y'all. I mean, I charge $100 an hour for any event, birthday parties. If it's a birthday party, which I try not to do as much as those anymore, I try to stick to corporate events where I'm painting for 3, 4, 5 hours, because it's just kind of worth more of my time, I guess. But and I'm still working at the salon and everything, so I try to make my bookings count. I charge $100 an hour, minimum 3 hours, and then if they keep me for 4 or 5, or my price drops to $75 an hour. They get a little price break. So, like, imagine all of this would be glittered up too. My lips, everywhere. I put glitter everywhere, and I use a glitter glue in my finger. I forgot to put the swirlies on that side. Almost done, guys. Y'all need to get off. We will be done soon. Oh, I can't do it like that. I have to use that mirror. Okay. And I'm sure that after I sign off, I'm going to go wash the face. I've already taken my bath. That I'll probably sign on to West Virginia until I fall asleep. That's it. I'll take a picture of it and I'll put it on my thumbnail pic for my video. Pretty, huh? Kind of a crazy looking angel. I need to do an angel next time. I'll have to look into it. Thank you, Blue Moon. Thank you, Renee. Thank you, Blue Moon. Einstein's mom. You need a CD? Well, when I get in the barn this weekend, not this weekend, next weekend, I think they're out there. When I find them, I'll message you, and you can email me your address you want me to mail it to, and I will be happy to send you one. It's got Crazy on it, Walking After Midnight, let's see, Bonnie Raitt, I Can't Make You Love Me, Yodel and Blues, Blue Moon of Kentucky. It's got a bunch of songs on there. Can't think of the rest of them. It has some Shania Twain. I can't remember all of it, but there's, I don't know, I think about 10 songs on it. It's pretty good. You're very welcome. Just please remind me, okay, if I get sidetracked. But I know when I'll be happy to send y'all one. So, I mean, as soon as I put my eye on them out there, I will bring them in the house and put them right here in the kitchen so I don't forget. And get y'all one mailed out. You can go on SoundCloud. Do y'all have that app, SoundCloud? And let me see what my SoundCloud is. I'll play one of them for y'all. I uploaded all of them to SoundCloud. So until I can get my CD to you, you can go there and listen. I got to see what my SoundCloud. What? Oh, there. Crazy. Okay, so let me see what my name. I don't remember it being that, but it's Shanna Hebert Farrow. Let me see. If you go to SoundCloud and look for me, search me there, it'll be under that. And there's a bunch of stupid stuff on there. I was doing these call-ins with these little children. The parents were, of course, when I had my farm, and doing these little elf voiceover things. I have a couple of things on there that are neat, though. But you'll have to kind of cipher through and find the grouping of the songs, and they're there. SoundCloud looks so different lately. I'm trying to get to my home page. Here it is. Okay. Strawberry Wine is another song on there. Shanna Hebert Farrow. And then you see the songs. You just have to go through it. I got different things posted that. Okay. Oh, you don't have SoundCloud. It's just another app. There's neat stuff on SoundCloud. It's free music too, so you may want to download it. Pretty neat. Oh, and there's this girl on there I just love. She was on The Voice one year, and I used to play her songs to all. Okay, I saw you, Renee. To all my animals, Holly Henry, and see, my deer's name is Holly Berry, and y'all, my heart is just aching. I went to see her yesterday. I posted 2 videos yesterday of our visit. She misses me. And she's in a good place. I mean, that's where she was born. But she's the low man on the totem pole, so there's a pecking order going on. So she don't have any friends yet. And I just wanted to put her in my Jeep and bring her home. But, I mean, she's in wonderful hands. I love the family that has her, Daryl and Phyllis. It's their ranch. That's where I bought her from them when the mama was pregnant with her. But Holly Henry, let me let y'all hear just a little tidbit of her sound. Her voice is so angelic, and she does a lot of cover songs. Let me see. Let me find one of my favorites of her. She's on SoundCloud. Y'all would love her, and my animals loved her. Oh, just loved her. This is her. She looks like an angel.
I hope this song will find you.
Sorry, y'all, I'm trying.
'Cause what I need to say can't
Kind of see her. Precious little thing, y'all. There she is.
Loved you since
And when she was on The Voice, her little brother started crying. Oh, it just touched my heart, because she's one of them that's known from being a singer on social media. That's how she developed herself. Isn't that pretty?
I'm falling for you. Oh, darling, it's finally true.
Isn't that beautiful? Y'all need to go find her. Her voice is amazing. It's so angelic. I love it. I'm so happy you got to see her. Great videos. Oh, Holly Berry. Yes. I went to bed with a heavy heart. I woke up with a heavy heart. I keep telling Tony I want her back, but I do and I don't. It's such a responsibility. And the reason I let her go to the ranch is I felt the house fixing to sell, and we don't have land yet, and I wouldn't have had anywhere to put her. So if she was going to go anywhere temporarily until we got settled, it would have been where she's at now. So it's getting her acclimated, and then once we hopefully move and everything falls into place, I'm just gonna let things fall into place. If it's meant for her to come back with us, we're gonna have to put up like at least an acre of fence to keep her in a pen, because she's tame. We're not set up. And the house, we were having people looking, a few people, you know what they're not liking? Let me show y'all. I had murals painted everywhere, and they're not liking them, which is fine, but it's only paint. And the lady that painted them, that's the name of her business. It's only paint. But they're not wanting to budget in repainting all of it. And we don't want to either. So it's just the right person's going to have to come along that likes this style, or has a vision and can see that all it takes is paint just to cover it up. Let me turn the light on and I'll show y'all. Oh, and on Nutrisystem I was talking about, I weighed Monday and I've lost 6.8 pounds in 3 weeks. See, it's an Italian village. And then, I mean, you know, we know nobody's going to want us on the wall, but my family's on the wall. Me, Tony, Drake, and Sugar Baby. Trying to find Sugar. A little Yorkie. Eating some spaghetti. And there's a lot of the faux bricking, which a lot of them like it. They don't like the paintings. And then in here, the leopard and the zebra. So I guess I advise don't do murals. Shoot, I'm sorry. In your house, because it hurts when it comes time to sell it. So I told Tony, when we build our smaller house, we're going to build a small house. We want smaller. I'm going to paint on canvas instead. So we're doing like a little farmhouse. And I hang it on the wall instead of painting the structure of the house. Does that make sense? So anyways, I had the estate sale, and then I was ready to let the animals get in place. And this is my first time to feel question if I should bring Hollyberry back. Struggling with that. Wait, thanks. I know. I'm so excited because I eat all the time. I can't even believe I'm saying I love this Nutrisystem plan. And like I said, it wasn't Marie that sold me on it. It was that box at Walmart. I bought that first. It was like $45. And I needed to get this weight off that I put on from the time 3 years I've been feeling horrible with the breast implant on and stuff. So I bought that box and I practiced for a week. And I was like, I can do this. This is nothing. And I bought another box, and then I decided to order before I even finished it, because like the frozen foods are really the gold. Let me show y'all that real quick. And I'm going to talk about it a lot on here because I'm in a group on Facebook, and these women, we're all losing weight. All of us. This is my frozen goods. And like this is pizza pockets. And it's categorized. See how it says lunch on it already? This is a Philly cheesesteak. This would be a lunch. And you have a big salad with it or 2 cups of vegetables with it. So you add vegetables to your supper, your dinner, and your lunch. And then there's more frozens down here. I've got hamburgers. I have Mexican. I have spaghetti. I'm eating pizza just about every day. And then I organized this over here for my, they call it shelf-stable food. This is stuff that, you know, it's kind of like raviolis, I guess. Shelf-stable, like canned soups and stuff. But this is pretty darn good for lunch. Loaded potato. You can make potato salad out of it. There's all kinds of recipes you can do with their stuff. This is some of their pizza, and I do the frozen pizzas, but they have some shelf stable, and they have these pizzas at Walmart. Some of them, the super Walmarts. Forgot what I was going to say. Look at me. Are y'all cracking up? There was something I was going to say about it that I'm loving. Oh, I know. I know it's probably can be expensive to do it. And I signed up, and the customer service is, you want to, what am I trying to say? I got screwed. It was $322 a month. And I'm seeing all these people in chat saying, y'all need to go call them and tell them that you saw a better deal, and they'll adjust your thing. And so the better price was $289 a month, okay? And that's all my food except for my vegetables, and you have 2 flex meals where you don't eat their meals, you make your own. But anyway, and I save that for Friday, Saturday because Tony likes to grill, so I'm able to eat his cooking. So I tried to do that, and I finally got it where I had to cancel it. I canceled it and shipped food back because there was a girl that helped me to get a better rate at two. It was a better rate. It was between 239 and 289, right in between there. And so my plan is, I want to reach my goal, and I use their app, the Numni app, and I calculate all of my calories all day. And you're supposed to drink 4 bottles of water, which I struggle with, but I've been doing it because I've read where your body can burn 400 calories just drinking 64 ounces of water. So I set right here at the bar every night before I go to bed 4 bottles out on my bar, and my goal is to finish 4 bottles by the end of the day. And not only that, it's cleaning all those toxins out. And see, I'm a camel. I wasn't drinking enough, and I didn't realize how dehydrated I was. It causes toxins in your body, constipation, all kinds of stuff. So water's like super important, whether you're doing this or not. And then what was the other thing? Oh my goodness, my brain ain't working tonight. When I reach my goal, I may cancel because it teaches you how to eat and how to eat serving sizes and calories. So I could buy frozen foods at the grocery store and try to kind of maintain during the week and then have my flex meals. So I'm just going to play it by ear. My main thing is I want to reach my goal, and I expect in 3 months I will. I'm hoping. Okay, I went off into a rabbit hole of Nutrisystem. Great job on the weight. It is so hard, y'all. The older we get, it used to not be too hard for me, but I've always been active, and and I was in gymnastics when I was younger, and always had a workout partner. We'd go to the track or whatever. And when I slowed down after I closed my business 2014, I repeat that a lot, but that's the time it was. I stopped everything. I stopped. And I'm telling y'all, it is so hard to get moving again. So whatever you do, try not to completely stop. Keep moving. You think you'll make my goal? Oh, thank you, Blue Moon. I feel like I will. Because, I've tried all kinds of stuff. And like I said in my testimony today, God is not of confusion, right? So it got like that. Do I do keto? Do I do Atkins? Do I do intermittent fasting? And it was just like, I was cross-eyed, and I was trying each one of those, and calories were just building up on top of each other because I wasn't sticking to this, and I was trying this, and I'm like, okay. And I started praying about it, and he I don't remember if a month or so went by. My cat, Aspen, come here. I had gone to our little Walmart here in town. Come here, come on. And I saw they had that Nutrisystem box, and I'd roll my eyes and think, what a gimmick, And I'd walk by it. Well, after all that, and I said some prayers about it. Just tell me how to lose weight, healthy, nothing tragic, nothing, no diet pills, no, just something. And my main reason to go to Walmart that day was to go check that box out that I saw that month prior. I thought, I'm going to look at that thing, see what the heck this is all about. And so that's what I did. And I thought, I'll just try this first. And I loved it. I loved it. Well, let's see. It's 10:30. I guess I better call it a night, y'all, because I need to get up so I can go watch my daddy do his, let's see, his therapy tomorrow. I'm going to go be his little cheerleader tomorrow. Y'all ready to call it a night? And WV's coming on, you said, at 11, huh? That'll give me perfect time to go wash this face and get all laid up and turn her on. Sugar's barking. Thank you, Shanna. Enjoy your parents and have a beautiful, blessed day. Thank you, Blue Moon. And Renee, okay, we'll see you later. Have a great day. I will, y'all. Thank y'all for hanging with me tonight and supporting my channel, okay? And I'm just glad that I have found some friends on YouTube, like-minded friends, and we will be back in touch, and I might see y'all in WV chat, okay? Love you guys. I'm going to turn it off. 1, 2, 3, bye.